Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to your Oracle message. So, I think that the message for today that will be coming through Oracle is about frustration, my beautiful Pisces. I've had plenty of it today to know that is the message, frustration. You try to get something done and it's not happening. You try to organize people and they're not willing to be organized. It just, it can't be organized, if you know what I mean, right? It's like planning a menu and then not buying the ingredients, It's like starting to mow the lawn and then there's rainstorms that you have to go in between, right? Wasn't supposed to rain, but now it's raining. It's very frustrating to just try to maneuver life sometimes, just every day. And it's easy to just let it get you down and get you in a bad mood. So, I'm going to take the beautiful cards that I used yesterday for the then and now. That's the fun part. I get to use the cards again. And I hope I get to see you tomorrow, where I'm going to attempt, we'll see. If it's there, it means it's good. That deep dive meditation. I really enjoyed it, and last week was the first time. And yeah, I'm going to start doing that. Yeah. Okay. I soar into limitless love, light, and joy. Breakthrough. I almost feel like this is saying, look at this, flying through from the darkness into the light. Somehow, some way, what needs to happen here is to break out of the doom and gloom, of the minutia of the crap that just doesn't work out, right? It can get annoying. But if you can do that, success fills my life in ways beyond my greatest expectations. I feel like there's a star even in the darkness. Look how dark these are. Look, it's like you can still find what you need in the moments that bring you down, that are a little darker. They're, more cloud filled. It can really help you out, okay? So let's see, one more. Yeah, it involves action, okay? I step into my glorious future with determination and power. And it's determination. It is. It's a determination to not let things get you down. To keep trying to do it again, okay? To just keep trying. Absolutely. You can't fix everything around you as much as you want to. As much as you really, really want to, you can't fix people around you. You can't make them, be organized. You can't make the weather stop doing what it does. It's going to do what it does, right? There are just some things that you can't control. I feel like it's the Four of Pentacles here. There's a big Four of Pentacles here. And, these would be a sense of frustration for me. You yourself have your own sense of frustration for things, okay? Think of the last thing that frustrated you so bad that you just wanted to scream. That you wanted to scream so bad. This is what they're going to help us deal with today. How do we deal with that sense of frustration? How do we get past this, okay? It's through action. It's through being able to spot the light in the darkness. Spot the star in the darkness. So, let's take a few of these. present moment. Okay. So the first card to come out is present moment. Okay. So Oracle, I should say Oracle, guides, they're saying right now, the only thing that you should concern yourself about right at the moment is the present, right now. What's happening at the moment, right this moment. Don't think of what wasn't done. Don't think of what you planned. Don't think of what's not going to get done in the future. Because a lot of the times that by the end of the day I wanted to cut this much grass and now I can't. So that's done. It's not going to happen. Okay? That's the first thing. And I'm talking about these things because this is my experience, but I want you to use it with yours, okay? This is an exercise in frustration. This is an exercise on how to get past frustration, because I always tell you this, if you can scoot those moments through the door and get rid of them, then you're going to be okay. So what does it mean in the present moment? It means that it can't be done right now. I don't want to stand out there and get hit by lightning. No, that's not going to happen. No, that's not going to happen right now. So in the present moment, that's a done deal. Is it frustrating? Yeah, it is. Is it the end of the world, though? Is it the end of the world? No. Can I do it again tomorrow? Yeah. Tomorrow is going to be a better day, according to the weather. It looks like it's going to be okay. Could I even finish it maybe later on today? The spot that I was doing? Probably. Probably. Looks like it might clear up after 5 and 6, and that'd probably be a cooler time of the day to do it anyway. Okay, so maybe it's not as bad as it is, but for right this moment, I'm done with that. Okay, I am done with that. Let it be done. Let it be finished. Let's not think about it anymore. Have I done everything that I could? Absolutely. Did I try my hardest? Absolutely. Is anybody going to sit there in judgment of me? Nope. The only person doing the judging is me. That's it. Nobody else cares. Not really. Not really. Not the car going by, not the neighbor. Doesn't care about my lawn. Okay. I feel better already. Okay? So in the present moment, what do I need to do? I need to stop obsessing about this. That's what I need to do. I know that my actions is stopping obsessing and let it the light shine. Okay? Instead of dampening the moment and adding more rain to my lawn, to my head, to my energy, just let it be. Okay? This is just an example of something that's happened. Okay? It's not happening right now. It's something that's happened. Okay? So, and yes, I was able to finish it later on that day. And I still, just thought about it for way too long. Even talking about it this long is too long. But sometimes you have to work through it until you can push it out the door. And the thing is the breakthrough is that. Then there's the success. Okay? The success is realizing that you didn't fail. There's no failure there. There is zero failure to be had there. Zero failure. Okay? What do? You start again. You start again. I'm wiping it off my list, and I'm putting back into that list in the sky that I said that I have, you know? Not the one that I have in my book that I've accomplished. The list. Well, that still needs to be done. It's going to be done with the rest of it. It's not what I wanted to accomplish today, but I did some. It's in there. It's in that hanging list. So I shoved it back up there. Now, I am focusing on something else. I am focusing, let's say, on coming back here and doing a reading. That's what I'm focusing on. I'm focusing right now. What's the new thing that I'm going to shine my light on? What am I going to shine my light on? This. And helping you get past your frustration. Okay? So, next up, what happens next? So, it's not a failure. The breakthrough is, whatever, it is what it is, right? Is there anything I can learn about this? Sometimes there's a lesson to be learned, okay? The other example is I gave is making a menu plan and not buying the articles on the menu. The inspiration of Pentacles is the Page of Pentacles. What can I learn from the mistake that happened, or the non-existing thing that was supposed to happen, right? I planned the menu. I put it in the book. I didn't buy the right ingredients, or didn't buy enough ingredients, or miscalculated how many ingredients. What's the lesson? Make sure your measurements are correct. So learn something new. Learn something new in the process. You can't do anything about it now, okay? So you're going to have to make do with the ingredients you have. You're going to have to get imaginative, and we can do that, Pisces. But for next time when you create a menu plan, what are you going to do? You're going to write down the ingredients and exactly what you need. You're going to make yourself a shopping list. And then follow through and shop for that list, right? That's the action. Do you understand? This is how you get rid of frustration, by making a better plan. Okay? There you go. And then what else? What else? We have one more. For the lawn cutting, there's not much. It would be planning around the weather, but as I said before, the weather was supposed to be good. Wasn't supposed to be raining. Suddenly there's a big black crowd that came, and it poured on everything. And it was like, well, sometimes the unexpected happens. And I think that might be the next thing that comes out. Be prepared for life to throw you curveballs, right? Inspiration of Swords. There's the Page of Swords, right? Life is going to throw you a curveball, and then it's not up to you to now create a false narrative. In other words, to create that false narrative of course, when I try to do something, something bad happens, right? It sounds like the truth because it's happened enough times that you're thinking to yourself, well, yeah, you know, Murphy's Law. I want to get something done. I won't be able to, okay? That's a Page of Swords. That's a false narrative. That's something that you just keep repeating yourself till it becomes a law in your head, and it's not the truth. It may happen once in a while. Life happens. But keep yourself thinking outside the box, like this card. I like this one. Okay? Keep your ideas outside the box. Keep them fresh and innovative instead. Don't gossip and make yourself believe in things that are not completely true. Right? Absolutely. Absolutely. So, let's keep going. I'm going to take the deck from, what was it, this one? Ask, and it is Given Cards by Esther Hicks. Esther and Jerry. Jerry is now on the other side. Let's see here. My inner being guides me through my emotions. While you are indeed a wondrous physical creator, you exist simultaneously in another dimension. There's a part of you, your inner being, that exists in the physical body. And your guiding emotions are your physical indication of your relationship with your inner being. Yeah. I would say, how would this be that exists in this physical? So it's saying that part of you is in this physical body, but your guiding emotions are your physical indication of your relationship with your inner being. I would say it's whether or not you are in healthy relationship. You have 8. 8 makes me feel like it's the Strength card again coming in, right? How do you feel inside? How do you feel inside? How is that helping you? How's that moving you, propelling you, right? I don't know. I see a lot of grass to cut on that hill. And I see yellow, like almost a yellow, it's not a yellow brick road, but it is a yellow road. I would just say find the happiness in everything. If your guiding emotions are good, your inner being is going to respond a lot better. You're a much better sense of who you are in yourself. You're going to feel better about yourself. You're going to be able to connect to your guides a lot easier. You're going to be able to get through your days even better, or even more important is you're going to be able to get through your days a lot easier, right? My inner being guides me through my emotion. Very interesting. All right, so we're going to leave that there for now. I'm going to pull another one. I see myself enjoying perfect well-being. I see myself in perfect health, with absolute prosperity, and invigorated with life. I am appreciating this physical life that I wanted, as I decided to be a physical being. It is glorious to be here making decisions with my physical brain, but accessing the power of the universe through the power of the law of attraction. Oh, I like that. Making decisions with my physical brain, but accessing the power of the universe through the power of the law of attraction. Like that. So, of course, as with anything Abraham or Esther Hicks, it's all about the law of attraction. You attract the energy that you put out there. So if you want frustration, you can attract it tenfold. Absolutely. The more frustrated you get, the more frustration you bring in. If you're somebody who's looking for solutions, you can attract that as well. If you're somebody who's looking to be in a present moment, always looking for a way to begin again, to not overcome the situation, but overcome the negative feelings. I think that's the biggest thing that I'm getting from Oracle. Don't overcome the situation, because sometimes you can't. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it. But overcome the overbearing, frustrated feeling that comes with it. If you can overcome that emotion and be more in joy and contentment in the present moment, always work on the new thing that's going to excite you and make you better. I almost feel like this stuff, what it's saying is that when you hit a snag, it's not to completely ignore it. A lot of people do this. They hit a bump in the road and they go, I'm just going to abandon the road. I'm going to go somewhere else completely. I think it's more like when you hit a bump in the road, it's time to park the car on the side for a minute and go see what's in the field or in the flowers, or fix something there or here or there, and then get back in the car and keep going, right? When it's almost like you're going down the road, you get a flat tire like we did, and you have to stop for a minute. And let's say you don't have the tools. So now you're going to get the tools. The tools are going to come, right? You're going to be able to fix that tire. They're on the way, wherever they're coming from. The tire, whatever. It's gone to the garage. Somebody brought it to the garage for you to get it patched or fixed. And now you're kind of just there waiting. So what do? You sit there in frustration. Oh my God, we're stuck here. Da, da, da. No. It's like, what is around here? Oh, look, we're by the water. Oh, let's go look at that. There's somebody outside on their porch or whatever. Why don't you go introduce yourself, say hello. Maybe you'll meet somebody very interesting. Maybe not, look at the wildflowers that are, in the ditch. Maybe those are really nice. Make sure to wear gloves if you've never seen them before. Have a conversation. Have something to drink. Put on some music. Do something different. Do something new. But the breakthrough is not letting the frustration get the better of you. The whole point is, while you're waiting for these situations to be fixed, or for you to be able to fix them, because sometimes you gotta wait, sometimes it's a day, sometimes it's a week, sometimes it's a minute. But you take that star in the darkness and you shoot it back up in the sky, and you give yourself an opportunity for something new, while learning more on how to deal with the situation. Okay? And then I see myself enjoying perfect well-being, right? So while all of this is happening, you are still sitting there in perfect enjoyment of happiness and well-being. You can actually put a cork in that frustration and go, what is it going to fix to be frustrated? What am I actually going to accomplish? Not much. I get more accomplishment by checking the weather, or planning the meals, or planning the shopping spree, or whatever. You get more accomplishment in fixing the situation so that it doesn't reoccur and cause you frustrations anymore. Okay? It's like saying, instead of having the fit, just forego the fit that you're going to have, right? The angry fit that you feel, that bubbling of resentment, frustrations, anger, just let it go. In the present moment, is there anything? Is that actually going to solve anything? No, it's not. It's not going to do anything for you. So, why bother? Why bother? Do something more constructive. Have a breakthrough. Try something else in between. That's how you succeed. Learn, and then take action on what you've learned. And stay away from the self-negative talk, and think, and use this Page of Swords to bring you outside the box. Think of innovative new ideas. How can I make this even better so that it's a better experience, that I feel better next time? Okay? If, let's say, when you did have a flat tire, you want to build a little kit, that could come into a business idea. It could come into something you could sell people, right? You build a little kit just especially for that, with everything they might think of, you know? So people are absolutely prepared. That it's not a joy when they have a spare tire, but it will give them a sense of satisfaction that they are prepared for the situation. Okay? Business idea. There's kits out there. Could there be a better kit? Could there be something easier for the ladies, for the people who are weaker? Okay? What kind of thing can you come up with? What can you do it for yourself? And then for others. Much better than just being frustrated. Okay? Alright, so let's pick some. I can hear my father here. Alright. Ooh, okay. Alright, so, okay. You have the circle of purple, okay? And if you guys were in my reading last week for the deep dive meditative channeling, they said that the infinity sign is actually the circle. And I'm going to explain that here, because I don't know if I actually did. I maybe have done, but that was the most profound thing that was said in this channeling, which blew my mind and blew my energy and just, you know, blew me away. So it said that the infinity was the circle, but a different perspective, and I'm going to explain it to you. Do you see it? Do you see the circle? Okay. And then let me move my hands. What happens? What does that do? It's the infinity. Okay. And this is what they meant. We may look at this and think, this is a circle. Okay. You're looking at it and you're going, it's a circle. But when you look at it in a different perspective, it's the infinity. Isn't that awesome? I thought that was awesome. So that's not really what this is. Well, I mean, it is, but it's not. I'm still on that. That was like, for me, the biggest thing that came out of that channeling. Yes, sir. So this circle, in that channeling, they were saying the circle that you build, it builds up speed. And you want to be going in the circle of happiness and joy all the time. You just want to be living in that. Okay? The more love, happiness, and joy, the more this goes purple into your spiritual side. This is the planet of Venus. Okay? And then you have the I love you. Oh no. I just saw that. I just saw that. Look, it's the infinity symbol. Guys, I honestly had not looked at this one. Okay. So this is all love, like love, love, love. That's all I'm reading here is love, love, love. And then we have this one here. This is the rune. Let's see which one it is. It is the rune of destiny. Okay. It is mystery. It is secrets, initiation, and secrets revealed as well. So just take a look at this and realize that this is something for you to look at, okay? This is secrets revealed, okay? Look at it as that. And yeah, you can have reversed, and if I look at it, I think it is, I think it did come in reverse. So this is a secret that's revealed. It's not a very well guarded secret, let's say. But the thing is I feel that we miss the point, as we do for many things. Sometimes we can be told over and over again, but we don't really get it, right? Because there's so many other emotions that kind of take over. And then we forget. We forget what we're supposed to be looking at, what we're supposed to be feeling. So absolutely, this is wonderful. Let me see here. So I'm going to do the singing bowl. That's it. That's all that came in. I'm going to do the singing bowl, and we're going to close this off. And tomorrow I'm going to really take my time, and I'm going to try and do another really deep channeling. I'm still a little blown away. I didn't really see that. I saw the I love you in the Venus, and I thought, oh, planet of love, I love you. And I made the connection, but I didn't really look at that before I started talking about that. But it's fine. It's fine. That happens a lot. Whether you believe me or not, I don't know. But it's okay. It's okay. I believe me. Okay. So, as always, be careful with your ears. If you are wearing headphones, please make sure to turn them down because this might get loud. I do all four corners. I do north, south, east, west. So let's take a look at how the energies are flowing for today, my beautiful ones. Okay, here we go. So there you go, beautiful Pisces. So everything was pretty clear except for the west a little bit. It was slagging a little bit. And that has to do a lot with the setting sun, the endings, the end of things. It's very hard to let go of things that we've known all our lives and how we've reacted to things. So that's not surprising. Just remember, do it from a place of joy, contentment, present moment. I'm going to read what comes in with this present moment, because it feels beautiful, and it's also one of the extra cards that come in with this book. That's not part of the tarot. And it has, be in the now. Use all of your senses to deeply experience this very moment. Take a deep breath and inhale the intoxicating fragrance of flowers. Consciously notice all of the stunning colors in nature. Listen to the birds chirping and the wind rustling the leaves in the trees. Examine textures, temperatures, and look for unexpected patterns all around you. Become aware of your thoughts. Are they serving your best interest in this moment? Are you obsessing over something you cannot change? Isn't that funny? Immerse yourself in all the mystery and beauty that only this moment has to share. This has landed in your path to remind you that the past is already past and the future is yet to come. You can't change what has happened, nor can you control every little outcome in the future. When you release yourself from the things you cannot change, you open up space to reconnect with the things that really matter. Your relationships will also be stronger when you check in and take part. If you've been feeling like you're a million miles away, deep in thought, stressing over something you need to do or somewhere you need to be, pull yourself out of that distracting fog and engage with others. And the flower, I guess, is the Fibonacci spiral. The sparkling light in this image mirrors the golden ratio observed in nature. The spiral growth patterns of pine cones, succulents, storms, DNA, galaxies, infinity signs, okay? They all grow, form, and expand according to the sacred geometry. There's so much to learn from nature when you pay attention. Absolutely. There's been a lot of attention to that spiral. There's been a lot of attention to the bendy kind of sort of energy, right? How it always seems to go up and around, and depending on how you look at it, its shape changes to the eye. So, yeah, absolutely. Pay attention to this as well, my beautiful Pisces, okay? Pay attention to this beautiful spiral that is there. You see it? It's there. The bends in everything. I think probably the biggest message here is to bend your mind into the direction you want it to go. Bend your energy into a more positive one. When you're able to do this, you're able to move in a better direction. You're able to help yourself move out of frustration, back into joy. As I said in yesterday's reading, you take whatever's annoying you, it does knock on your door, and you let it in, of course, because it'll happen. It'll come in, and it'll frustrate you. But instead of inviting it in, letting it sit down, have a coffee, and ruin the whole afternoon, you gently walk it from the front door to the back door. And you release it again. Okay? That's the important part in this, my beautiful Pisces. So, I hope this has helped you. I hope that it's given you some food for thought. Tell me about a frustration that you, like I said, that you have dealt with, maybe conquered, and how do you plan? What is your plan of action to get it to go out the back door and disappear? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. As always, I'm sending you love, light, and blessings, and I will see you tomorrow for the deep dive channeled message. Take care of yourself. Bye for now.